Hello and welcome then to the video for this Vauxhall Astra. This is a 1.6 16 valve LPG car. It's a elegance model as well, which is finished in a nice dark metallic blue colour. Now I'm an LPG specialist based at Bath, and we deal with quite a lot of Vauxhall factory fit LPG cars every year. Basically LPG is available at pumps like this throughout the UK at 46 pence a litre on average, and this car basically will take about 40 litres. Costs you about £20 to fill up, and you'll get about 250 miles range from a tank on that. That's my own car there, and mine's done 145,000 miles now. So it's exactly the same engine and same year. So rest assured that they will cover a decent amount of mileage, and mine does drive still very, very well indeed. And this is the second time I've seen this car. I first bought it direct from a lease company and sold it to a couple in Wales, and essentially the car then came back in part exchange, and they bought a Mitsubishi, so that was an LPG car as well. So most people with LPG stick with it, mainly because of the price really. Also congestion charge exemption in London, so you don't have to pay the full rate of £8 a day. It's 100% eligible for discount, and also the road fund licence is cheaper as well. It's £120 a year to tax one of these. And also green conscious people will note that the car has a low carbon footprint, and essentially LPG is one of the cleaner fuels, or the cleanest fuel really, to run your car on. So here we go then, we'll have a wander around. I've basically nearly gone around the car in its entirety so far, but we can see there's very little bodywork damage to the car. It's in tidy order, the odd little pin dent here and there and a mark and so forth, but nothing of any major negativity to it. The car has alloy wheels and has tyres which are about 40% worn on the front, and let's have a quick look if I can see the discs and pads in there. A little bit corroded because it's been sat for a bit, but the pads are plenty of meat to run on those, and again tyres on the back here, plenty of meat on the back there. The aerial is included with the car, but unfortunately it's just not on it at the moment. We can take them off. Boot space wise, well, it's got a good boot space. The tank's mounted underneath the boot area, where it's a donut tank, which is like a circular tank, so it's the same shape, and that's a brand new spare ready to go on if you have a puncture. There's also a toolkit as well. Most people take the spares out and keep them in their garage and just run an inflation kit with foam if you get into trouble with a puncture. Now this tyre here, that's getting a bit low, but obviously that has got the new spare in the back to put on, and this one here is about the same as the other side. So plenty of meat on the front tyres and on the rear near side, and just one tyre is getting a bit low. What we'll do is we'll have a look at the history a second, so let's just nip off and have a look at that. Right, we are then, and welcome to the history section then for the Astra estate car. We've got the owner's manuals, radio manual and driver's owner manual in a wallet with the radio code and the key numbers, etc. Just two owners from new. Calagas, this one was owned by Arval PHH. Just two owners from new, and as I say, it is gas by fuel vehicle, but it's currently registered as disabled, so it will need changing over to PLG. We can do all that for you when we tax it, dead easy. I've spent some money on the car. I put a new LPG ECU on the car at 297 I should say, including the VAT. That's why I know the gas will work fine. And we've got tyres at £46, 298, EGR valve, exhaust gas recirculation valve, £179, £214 for a coil pack and some plugs, and £196 for a cam belt, done at 91,000 miles. So plenty of bills and service receipts there. MOT is March the 17th 2008, and the book has got a fair few stamps in it. One at 23, one at 40, one at 57, and then it was bought by me and I serviced the car at 70. That was back on the 17th of the 2nd 06, so nearly 2 years ago. And then we've got that service there at £214 to go in there. It's not been put in, but that was at 91, wasn't it, with a cam belt as well, so we'll write that in the book there. Okay then, I hope that makes sense to you. I don't know if there's a spare key. Let me just double check and see if there's a spare key with the car. YFS. Let's just have a look. Elegant 16 valve. Yeah, there's a spare key with the car as well. So spare key included. Okay, welcome back then. Let's have a little look inside this car. So electric windows all round on the Elegance. 8-speaker hi-fi. Nice interior. Pockets in the back of the seats. Driver's seat. Sorry, all the seats in the back here. Clean and tidy. No horrible odours or smells. Nice and smart. And clean. You won't be disappointed in that. Again, up the front here, got the 4 electric windows, electric mirrors, fingertip control hi-fi, airbags, twin airbags, passenger and driver, wood in the doors, wood in the centre console. Let's just have a look in here a second. So there's some wood there, and a Nokia hands-free kit, and CD player. All the books should be present and correct, which they are in there. You can see them just in the bottom there. Air conditioning, ABS brakes on this one. Whoop, get them out of the way. So ABS brakes down there on the right hand side. And obviously with an LPG car, it's pretty clever. It has just one switch for the operation, and it just clicks over when the temperature gets hot enough. And the gauge, the car has a dual purpose gauge. That gauge there, let's just zoom in a second. So that there, that's your petrol gauge and your LPG gauge. It's a dual purpose gauge. Okay, the car's done 99,941 miles. Horn works, everything works okay. Rear wiper, obviously, there we go. Rear wash wiper in the back mirror. It's got an alarm as well built into it, an immobiliser. Pretty sure it's got 2 keys as well. Okay then, so let's just rev her up a minute, and hopefully once the temperature gets on, that will switch over to LPG. In fact, what we'll do is have a look at the engine compartment. That way we can show you it's a 16 valve, which has got something like 99 brake horsepower. There we go, so Ecotech, clean bottle, and that will just take a few moments more, I should imagine, before it switches over to the LPG. But it does work fine. Well, been well tested and test driven by myself. So you can buy this car in 100% confidence that it's all fine. Lovely. Well, I hope that's been of some interest to you. Do give me a call if you want to do some business. Part exchange finance is available on this little Astra Elegance Estate LPG car. Thanks for watching once again. Bye bye.